Hey guys, and today I decided to make a song that is obviously this beautiful. And you may guess what the song sounds like, but it's basically a nostalgia plug with a mix of, you heard it right, reggaeton. So, for first, what I did is obviously create a melody that sounds like this. I'm just going to play the individual melody. Yeah, so this is the melody. And for that stereo effect, obviously you can see here, this is the equalizer. And obviously you can do all the setting like this and stereo so that it's panned left and right. For the panning, obviously you did auto pan, which is at this level to get that effect. And obviously I've used this for the more chorus type of effect in high low cut filters like you can see here. And obviously a studio reverb which makes it open, like it's open sounding. And obviously I created the chores, which is basically most basic one, like you just hear the chores here. Yeah, like it's pretty basic, it's like very basic, but this progression is very important because at the end of the day, as you can see, this is how it's, and it's thick air pad, it just sounds perfect for this song. I mean, it's a track what we're making. Yeah, as you can see here. Yeah, as you can see, this track is so beautifully made. And now we have another copy, which is basically, wait a minute. Yeah, it's basically like this. It's basically a more closed version of this, and so obviously like this. Now let's hear all the music and tune together. Yeah, this one and this one. There's no bass right here. I just kept it finished because I did not know what to add as a bass. Like this reggaeton, what I've downloaded, already has a bass in it. It's not the reggaeton beat I created myself. The only thing I did is just increase the bass amount and just fixed whatever problems it had, phasing issues. I mean, I had multiple phasing issues while using this beat, but I don't have anymore, thankfully. So, like, this is what it sounds together with just the music. And this is obviously where it's the individual and then this other part comes. Like, it's very interesting part. It feels a bit weird because it's just instruments a bit too loud, but that's how many studio producers do. Like they keep it in a very similar volume, and obviously they don't want one to go down and one to go up. Like they just have a compressor for that. I don't have a compressor because I didn't feel the need to use it. And obviously we have another instrument which is basically something like a tabla type. You can just I just click here. Yeah, it's tabla type. Just sounds like this. It's very interesting, and obviously we have this downloaded reggaeton beat that just is like this. As you can see, I'll just remove the effects and I'll show you the before and the after. Obviously, this is how it sounds before. And this is obviously the stereo wise settings. This is what I've kept. This is what it sounds after stereo wise. This is how it sounds with this EQ. with the stereo voice. Now it's going to give a fuller sound. Yeah, as you can see, it sounds like this. And obviously, we have other stuff like this sound effects, and see this one. Yeah, it just sounds like this. Yeah, just see over here, and obviously, you have the sound effects. Now, talking about the mastering, basically, the master volume, it's at this point because obviously, you can't hear it really loud. For example, it's just already very loud. And talking about this BandLab preset, I haven't set any of them because it, I don't know, the treble is too sharp when you hear it on other systems, so I just kept it like this. And obviously it sounds already clean. If I just enable this, as you can see how it would sound like if I just enable clarity and play, it just sound like that. But if I off it, just sounds perfect. Now if I click universal, it's obviously going to increase, you can say, the music part and decrease the beats part. For example, I'll just play a sample. Just click on apply changes and I'll show you the sample actually. It's just better to off this because yeah, we don't need this. And it just sounds better and doesn't sound too treble-ish or something. Like just hear this. This sounds better. I know these I know that the melody and the copy version are the one which creating distortion on this one, but the only reason you can like reduce it is obviously cut some unnecessary frequencies, which I've done, but despite of that, it's sounding in my device. It may sound better in your device. You can just check it out. And obviously, we have to do a test where how it sounds in a car or in any other system. I'm gonna do a testing soon and then release the final version accordingly because I just listen on my headphone. It may sound good in my headphone, but it sounds terrible in a car or in your just phone speaker. So I just want to make sure it sounds even in every area. It may sound good in headphones, it may sound good in a phone speaker. You can't expect the high bass, but at least every instrument should like be clear. So that is what my agenda is on this song. And obviously many audiophiles are going to be like, yeah, this won't work in high-end systems, like this song will be a flop in high-end systems. I completely agree because I'm not doing a professional industrial ready track in here. I just want to make sure that the masses is like, yeah, this song is industrial ready enough. I know the audiophiles are not going to agree, but at least you guys are going to. So at the end, just listen to the final one. I mean, you might have heard it a bit, but let's just hear it again. So I just hope you like this video, and it's just so beautifully made song, and I hope you just, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.